In this video, I will test the best 1-minute scalping strategy that will blow your mind, created by Hero Trader with the goal to find out how profitable it actually is. And the reason the strategy is so crazy is because its reward risk ratio is 4-to-1. So for my backtesting, I will set the initial account size at $1,000 and I will be risking 2% of my account per trade in order to make 8. The backtesting app I'm using is called Trader Edge and it's officially the best one out there. Thousands of traders around the world are using Trader Edge to get an edge in their competition. Trader Edge is 3 times faster than a traditional backtesting method. All you need to do really is to set your initial account size and the profit and loss per trade. Trader Edge will give you all the info you need about the strategy, such as the win ratio, the profit and loss, the maximal drawdown and much more. By the way, the backtester is not the only feature they got on the website. They also got some other useful things like a position size calculator, which can be really handy for those who trade forex and commodities, the profit and loss calendar where you can track your trading performance and make some important notes, and the indicators and strategies menu. Here you can download some super accurate indicators for MT4 and TradingView platforms, and they've all been proven to work. If you're not entirely sure how to backtest, no worries. You will get a full step-by-step backtesting plan which has $100 value. If you're not sure how to build a profitable trading strategy, no problem. You will also get a full course on how to build a profitable mechanical trading strategy which has $270 value. And if you sign up right now, they'll also include 4 high-quality strategies that have $100 value. So that's around $500 worth of bonuses, all for free, but only if you sign up right now. Trader Edge has a 7-day free trial, so there is literally no risk at all. So go ahead and check it out. I will leave a link in the description below. Okay, we're currently looking at the price of gold on a 1-minute time frame. The creator mentioned that we can use this strategy on any market with high liquidity. So now let's go ahead and build our setup step by step. First, you want to click on the indicators tab and type in whole suite. Then you want to select this indicator by in silico. And for the second indicator, let's add least square moving average. This one right here. Now we need to make some adjustments to these indicators. So let's first access the settings on a whole suite indicator. And in the input section, let's disable this option. Also, let's make the line more visible. The next step will be to double click on the LSMA and change the color of the moving average to white. Okay, the setup is complete. As we can see, it's very simple. It does not require a premium TradingView subscription. Alright, now let's understand the entry rules for the strategy. So, for a long signal to be valid, you need to have 3 conditions met. First, the LSMA, which is this white line, needs to cross the whole suite indicator upwards. Second, at the time we have a cross, the whole suite must be red color. Third, the candlestick must be positioned above the whole suite and the LSMA. If the candlestick is below or touching the lines, you simply do not enter the trade. Once you have these 3 conditions met, you can simply enter the trade at the close of the trigger candlestick. The stop loss will be set at the recent swing low, and you're going to be targeting 4 times the risk. Because of the huge reward risk ratio, sometimes you'll have to wait quite a while for the price action to hit your take profit target, which is actually not a big problem if you're trading on a 1-minute time frame. Here is another example for a long position. We see the LSMA just crossed above the whole suite while it was being red color, and the candlestick was fully closed above the lines. For sell positions, the rules are exactly opposite. First, the LSMA must cross the whole suite line from top to bottom. Second, the whole suite must be green color. And third, the candlestick must fully close below the lines. The stop loss will be set at the recent swing high. And just like with the long trades, we're going to be targeting 4 times the risk. Here's another short example. We see the LSMA just crossed the whole suite while it was being green, and the candlestick is being positioned below the lines at the time the cross happened. We see sometimes we don't have to wait that long for the market to hit our target. In this example, it only took like 20 minutes or so. So yeah, we can see that the strategy is very easy to follow. Let's actually start the backtesting to find the real metrics behind it. So the backtesting is finished and the results for the strategy are really interesting. Despite the fact that the win rate is only 39%, we managed to increase the account size by 486.57%. This is really crazy and I've never seen anything like this before. By the way, I found those 100 setups within 10 days. If we scroll down, we can see that the equity curve is looking pretty stable. We do have some drawdowns here and there, but they aren't that significant. By the way, the maximum drawdown for the strategy is only 7.76%, which is not that bad actually. The profit factor is 2.56 and we had 4 consecutive wins against 5 consecutive losses. I think the losing streak is the main problem with the strategy. You got to be prepared for 5, 6 or even 7 losses in a row, which is definitely not easy to maintain, especially if you're a beginner. But overall, I think the strategy is very good and it can potentially make you a lot of money. Okay, now let's compare the strategy to some other strategies I've already tested on this channel. In terms of win rate, this strategy is not the most accurate one. This is pretty obvious. 39% is definitely not great, but this is only if you use 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio. But if we take a look at the profit and loss, which is probably one of the most important metrics, we can see that the strategy is actually in my top 3. Notice the best strategy on the channel in terms of win rate only made 225% of profit on our account. Also keep in mind that this profit was achieved in 3 months. On a second place, we have a 1-minute scalping strategy that has a 75% of win rate, and this strategy made us less profit than the one that I tested today. That's why the risk-reward ratio is so important. So yeah, traders, definitely give this strategy a try, but make sure you do the proper backtesting and forward testing before trading live. By the way, if you have any suggestions on how to improve the strategy, please let us know in the comments. Also, feel free to check out my other videos on the channel.